Cook, buddy. Go, buddy, let's go. More heavenly imagery. Family, welcome to Mr. Biscuit Speaks, the place where music, meaning, and raw human honesty just collide. This isn't a hype reaction channel. This isn't a low-effort commentary, and it's definitely not superficial entertainment, right? This is a space where we actually listen to art, to story, to psychology, to the parts of ourselves that music wakes up. So if you're down, please do me a favor. Like, share, subscribe, leave a comment letting me know what you'd like to see next. Now back to the video. Guys, this is a Selah moment where you just hear that same repetitive pattern and then it slowly builds. They're ushering in the spirit of the song. So these moments are important when there are no lyrics. I say that a lot when we cover Tool on this channel. Guys, his voice is just really, really, really something powerful. Daylight. He'll project and then he'll pull back. It's just this very kind of interesting. It's like he'll reach and then he'll like retract, with his voice, in this really, really powerful way. Sorry, I apologize. I was caught off guard. I gotta let him cook. I need to hear the lyrics on this one. So living in the daylight with angels by your side, daylight is like a life lived in purity, right? It's like order and goodness. And the angels is like, this is a person who's clearly guided by discipline, moral clarity, let's say. This is the vibe. Cook, buddy. Go, buddy, let's go. More heavenly imagery. The sunrise, that's order, structure, boundaries, right? The person thrives in kind of virtue, right? Okay, hold on. What is going on? Because he starts with this beautiful imagery of the daylight and someone who's living their lives, with clarity and with structure, but then he says that's only how you behave until the sunlight fades. He doesn't say behave, but this is just the vibe. And he says then the night comes down like heaven. So night isn't portrayed as darkness or evil. I'm going to keep letting them cook. They're repeating this over and over. So let me know in the comments if you've come to an understanding of what this means, especially given what they've already said. You know, you live by the daylight and there's angels by your side. Is this saying that your true self, which is, you know, it comes down like heaven, right? The part of yourself that you don't really show, the carnal parts of yourself that really want to be expressed, which isn't living by the game that we all play in society? Is that what it means for the night to come down like heaven? Listen, because the song is called "The Night Does Not Belong to God." What does that mean?
Like in the low light, in turning divine, we tangle endlessly, like lovers entwined.
I gotta hear that again. Guys, what is going on with this, with Sleep Token, bro? They're just beautiful, beautiful music, but very, very, very symbolic and kind of dark. Okay, the what? The whites of your eyes.
Like in the low light.
The whites of your eyes turn black in the low light. That strikes me as two equally creepy things, right? The whites of my eyes, if you don't see the whites of my eyes, you don't know what I'm doing, right? If I look this, the whites of my eyes are important for you to gauge my landscape of salience, what's important to me, right? So if you can't see the whites of my eyes, my behavior is random, at least from your perspective. So it says the whites of your eyes turn black in the low light. It means that you kind of become more like an animal. What has black eyes, right? Spiders, reptiles, rats, things that we don't necessarily trust or can predict very well. You become more of an animal. And they're not necessarily saying that that part of you is bad. In turning divine.
We tangle endlessly, like lovers entwined. I know for the last time, you will not be mine. So give me the night, the night.
So give me the night, the night, the night. It almost seems like he's saying your real self is the self that you show when the sun isn't out. So give me that. Give me the unadulterated, unmasked version of yourself. the raw animal self. Guys, that's a powerful statement. I'm going to have to chew on it for a while to figure out whether or not I agree with it. What a strange... This is like in the top 10 strangest songs that I've ever heard. It's almost like saying, since I can't have you in the day, let me have you in the night. Since during the day, since when you are, when there's clarity and when there's rules that you're following, and when you are, following the dictates of whatever righteousness means to you, that is not the animal self. That is not your true self. In the night, right? That's when your fears are on display. That's when, no one is watching you. And I guess from the perspective of this song, that represents who you truly are. Guys, let me know if you have additional clarity on what I just heard. But we're going to the next track, The Offering.